If prayer is relationship, then the mind and the emotion and the will are involved in any relationship. We're called to love our spouses. We're called to love our children. We're commanded to love even our enemies. You can't obey a command merely emotionally. You obey it volitionally. And so if we're engaged in a relationship, the will is called in. If we have a positive relationship, then love is kindled. Friendship is kindled. If we have a negative relationship, maybe anger is kindled. So our emotions are involved as well. And then intellectually, rationally, we're involved because communication seeks to set forth what we understand and how we want to make that known to another person. So basically, prayer is relationship. And one of the greatest quotes I ever read on prayer, I want to read it to you. It comes from George MacDonald, the Scottish author who so deeply influenced C.S. Lewis. And it's like he's writing a catechism. Why pray? And then he tries to give the answer. Why pray? But if God is so good as you represent him, and if he knows all that we need, and better far than we do ourselves, why should it be necessary to ask him for anything? I answer, what if he knows prayer to be the thing we need first and most? What if the main object in God's idea of prayer be the supplying of our endless need, the need of himself? What if the good of all of our smaller needs and lower needs lies in this, that they help to drive us to God? Hunger may drive the runaway child home, and he may or may not be fed at once, but he needs his mother more than his dinner. Communion with God is the one need of the soul beyond all other need, and prayer is the beginning of that communion. And some need is the motive of that prayer. Our wants are for the sake of our coming into communion with God, our eternal need. And so that involves the whole person, mind, emotion, and will.